I'm looking forward to a simpler life and not constantly trying to force something that's not meant to be. I don't know. It's just not meant to be.
Well, this looks nice. It looks like a plant sale.
Doesn't it though?
Indeed.
We're definitely not as far as I had hoped we were gonna be. All the plants aren't here. I did not make a single sign. I'm over the fact that this weekend is supposed to be the plant sale, and it's more like a couple friends and family are gonna show up to buy plants, because that's all we told. It is what it is. Right, Diesel? It is what it is. Yes. It's funny, the things that we're doing to downsize and simplify, some of them are really hard. Some of them are like this release of almost grief. It's like this loss of a dream. This is gonna save us from watering every ding dang day to hopefully watering like once a week. Okay. Think tall. We've actually wound up cutting out, I think, 10 beds in total. And so that's, 10 beds less of weeding, watering, pruning, tying, staking. It's going to be a lot less work for us. Okay, simplification process continues. We've got Cody over there. Where is he? Burp. Cody in the tractor. He's going to till all this jazz for me so we can seed it and make it a beautiful lawn. And then we don't have to water it. We don't have to weed it. We just have to mow it. I think it's going to be really, really good for us. And even if it is super hard, I think it's going to be so helpful. It's just going to be so worthwhile to do these things. We don't really know exactly how we want it to look yet, but we know that we want to sell plants and we want to sell a bunch of them. So we want it to look attractive and cool. Like, we want when people show up, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, look at how cool this plant sale is. I'm going to buy so many things. That's what I want. So we need just the right setup for that. I can sort of picture as people are walking around and picking up, our hostas, or picking up our raspberries, picking up our whatever the heck. Do we want them to be like straight lines that make sense? Do we want it to be like a sunshine burst from the tree? I can picture it in their garden for years and years to come, and it just bringing them joy all the time.
So they're just gonna sit in there with keeping their feet wet?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like a kiddie pool for the plants?
It's exactly like a kiddie pool for the plants. Fingers crossed that this works out for us, and let it go to the universe. We trust you. Please send people our way to buy plants. So we can keep on keeping on with our creative dreams. Oh. It's like a little bit sad to see them go, I guess, but also like selling them to people and then feeling like they're going to be bringing joy to other people in their homes is really awesome. So it feels like they're getting another life,
Well, now you just got to kind of like maybe do a little bit of advertising.
Yes, and I'm going to paint signs. I'm going to paint really cool signs that are going to be super exciting. And everybody driving by is going to be like, oh, That's the coolest plant sign I've ever seen. I must find the home that it belongs to. And then everybody will come.
As you can see, I've got a robin around my truck.
Ah.
And every morning it lands right there and craps all over my truck.
Trevor stopped by to get some plants, which was really fun and super appreciated. We haven't finished setting up yet. We're still in, you know, go mode.
Yeah.
But that's who we're doing the pumpkin documentary with. He is just such a wealth of energy and knowledge when it comes to pumpkins. It's infectious, you know? He starts gabblegoosing about all these things that he's, you know, he sees that first root popping on the vine and he knows he's gonna start bearing things. He's just so jazzed about it. And it's just so beautiful.
We're on the ground. It's about this long and almost time to start burying vines.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've seen our channel, you know how much I love pumpkins. Cody and I live for October, for pumpkin season. It's just, a lot of people don't really think about pumpkins until, you know, it's October and they want to carve them. But for those of us who grow pumpkins, it's like, we're thinking about it, I mean, some of us all year, right?
That whole bed, I did all strawberries in there. I was like, oh, we're gonna have strawberries. No, we're not. I don't know why. If I put as much time into strawberries as I did into giant pumpkins, I'd probably grow some strawberries.
It's really cool to have met someone that is as jazzed about pumpkins as we are. I mean, you could do landscape fabric in between if you wanted, but also you could just mulch really deep.
Well,
Because I
that's
think
true.
if you're filling that with flowers, trying to make landscape, trying to get landscape fabric. Like I only use landscape fabric like as an annual, basically. I don't leave it typically. I put it down and then I pull it up and I put it down and I pull it up. It's not something that I usually incorporate as a permanent thing in my yard. These are spiderwort. So they have beautiful little purple flowers, which
Yeah.
are also edible. They're really great for the bees and they spread like crazy.
Well, we can do a couple of those because those will fill in a bit.
Okay. Do you want the big pots or the little pots?
Bigger's better.
Okay.
I got a lot of rough space to fill, so. What else? I got maybe one of these. That's
The
got,
lupins?
yeah, that's got like a purple flower, doesn't it, or
Yep.
something? Yeah. So that'd be cool.
Every sale that we make brings just a little more peace to my soul, you know?
Okay, so let's get a couple of those then too, because I like the flowers. Those are cool flowers.
We've been really working hard for the last few years. Like, how do we make money off this? Like, we're working so hard. How do we just make a couple bucks to keep it going and make it work? And having some friends come and support us and buy our plants was like...
That's quite a plant there. It's probably worth a few bucks.
It is worth a few bucks. It is a grieving process. It's letting go of huge parts of this big, beautiful dream that we had. If you want to call it 200 bucks, we'll throw in the Rebecca, we'll throw in the comfrey, and we'll dig you up another big comfrey.
Sounds good. Okay.
Okay. And then you should come back for the beautiful honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle?
I do think that this vision is going to align more with what I can manage personally. You know, trying to build this space up as a community garden requires a community of people to commit. And that's just not how things have gone. It was like I was so busy trying to make all these things happen for other people and for all these other projects that were supposed to have so many people involved. And this year, in us scaling back so much and just growing what we need and growing what brings us joy, it's going to open up all that time for me to get back to those things that I love, to harvest the herbs in a way that feels good to me and not just overwhelming like a whirlwind. I think the energy that we put into the things that we do matters, and if we're spread so thin that everything feels like chaos, then that's the energy that's going into those things, and it doesn't feel good. It feels good to put thought and care into the things that we harvest and the things that we grow, and if that means growing less and doing less, then that's what I want to do.
I wonder what percentage this stuff is. I might want this, actually. So how much for this shade cloth?
There's 2 pieces. There's a big one and a little one.
Like, actually, look at that.
Yeah. It's freaking awesome. We used it in our greenhouse. We would just tuck it under our hoops.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome.
Huh.
Make me an offer.
I don't know what to offer you. I'm really cheap, though. You know that, right? Like, seriously.
I feel like I would give you this piece of shade cloth and the cool honeysuckle for $100.
Both? For
You just
100?
gotta buy the honeysuckle and you can have the shade cloth.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah. Because I want your pumpkins to be happy. I don't know why my heart just really wants you to have the honeysuckle.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Somehow I just spent $300.
Annabelle!
There's one, there's 2. There they are.
It's so silly to be that attached, I feel like, but every time I sell a plant, I'm just like, oh, I can picture them planting it in the garden and just being so happy and drinking coffee in the morning and looking out at their flowers, and it just, you know, spreading joy all over the place. And it makes all the sort of hardships that it took to get here worthwhile, you know? It's gonna be good. So many people are gonna come buy our plants. All gonna be worthwhile. It's gonna be magnificent. I think that this evolution of existence is going to be so powerful. It's going to give us so much power back.
I've made $420 today.
In a time that has felt so powerless.
Hopefully this just keeps happening.
Like the last year, basically.
And then I sell all the plants. I sell so many plants that I need to make more plants. And then everybody just has Auntie M's plants.
Has felt so powerless. And this is us taking our power back.
Okay, so selling potted plants is so much fun. It's like all of these years worth of work that we're feeling pretty defeating for a while are actually feeling really, really good to me right now. The passion flower we're sold out of. We're almost sold out of lilac. It's like all of this hard work I'm getting to share with all of these other people. We're here selling plants, and look at this bee's trying to hitch a ride. It just feels super successful. What are you doing, bee? And super awesome. Do you wanna get out before they drive away? Sold more plants. I can hardly wait. Look at how much these strawberries have perked up. Oh my God, this is never gonna get old. There's no way. This is never gonna get old. This is gonna be exciting every time. I'm so stoked.